NYSERDA's Flexible Technical Assistance Program, otherwise known as FlexTech, provides eligible customers with credible and objective technical assistance to help them identify potential clean energy opportunities. FlexTech provides support in the form of a cost-shared, detailed energy study conducted by a third-party firm. These studies identify site-specific clean energy measures that the customer could implement to improve the efficiency of their building and/or operations, as well as reduce their energy consumption and costs. FlexTech studies are vendor and manufacturer neutral, solution neutral, and tailored to address the needs of the participating end user. FlexTech is available on a first-come, first-served basis, dependent on funding availability, until December 31st, 2019. Eligible participants include New York State commercial and industrial facilities, which include, but are not limited to, office buildings, retail, colleges and universities, healthcare facilities, state and local government, not-for-profit and private institutions, public and private pre-K through 12 schools, and data centers. Facilities are required to contribute to the Systems Benefit Charge, or SBC, on their electric utility bill. Multifamily facilities in New York State that contribute to the SBC on their electric utility bill may be eligible for CHP, both traditional and premium, energy storage, and clean heating and cooling system studies only. For most studies, NYSERDA will contribute up to 50% of the eligible study costs, not to exceed 10% of the participating facility's annual energy costs, and up to $500,000 based on an approved scope of work. For most premium CHP-focused studies, NYSERDA will contribute up to 75% of the eligible study costs, up to $500,000 based on an approved scope of work. And for most energy storage-focused feasibility studies, NYSERDA will contribute up to 75% of the eligible study costs, up to $100,000 based on an approved scope of work. Please note that energy study work started prior to NYSERDA's receipt of an application is ineligible for funding. FlexTech cost sharing may include, but is not limited to, the following study types. Technical analysis that includes the following: targeted feasibility studies focusing on specific equipment replacement or upgrade evaluations, or advanced technologies or systems. Retro-commissioning studies that are focused on energy efficiency impacts on facilities or equipment that have been in use for more than 1 year. Note that the correction of deficiencies is ineligible for cost-shared funding. Industrial and process efficiency studies that account for the unique characteristics and functions of production lines and processes. These studies may focus on increasing productivity, improving environmental performance, or minimizing waste. The analysis should predominantly focus on defining and reducing energy on a per unit of production basis. Industrial studies can also support a consultant acting as an energy representative at Kaizen or Lean events, as part of Six Sigma or other continuous improvement activities. Data center studies that assess the energy efficiency and carbon reduction potential of data center support systems and information technology equipment. Strategies may include, but are not limited to, cooling or IT equipment replacement or upgrade recommendations, server virtualization, and redundancy optimization. The analysis should predominantly focus on defining and reducing energy on a per unit of data processed basis. And the investigation of clean heating and cooling systems, including air source heat pumps, ground source heat pumps, variable refrigerant flow, and solar heating and cooling. Strategic energy management assistance that includes energy master planning assistance, and distributed energy resource feasibility studies that include traditional combined heat and power, or CHP, studies that investigate the site-specific technical and economic feasibility of installing a gas-fired CHP system. CHP studies evaluate potential prime movers based on the site's thermal and electrical loads, overall system efficiency, pressure and availability of natural gas, permitting, tariff impacts, maintenance requirements, utility interconnection, and overall system reliability. Premium CHP studies that evaluate the site-specific technical and economic feasibility of installing a gas-fired CHP system coupled with other distributed energy resource feasibility studies. The intent is to evaluate optimized or integrated solutions that capitalize on advances in technology, control analytics, and deliver on-site power with resiliency benefits. And energy storage studies that examine and size distributed energy storage systems. FlexTech does not provide cost sharing for studies where energy savings are not calculated using sound engineering methods, such as spreadsheet analysis, energy modeling, or bid analysis. Projects that are solely focused on compliance with mandates, orders or laws, benchmarking, or detailed engineering design are also ineligible. Customers interested in participating in the FlexTech program should complete a Consolidated Funding Application, or CFA. Customers may use either a NYSERDA FlexTech consultant or their own independent service provider to perform their study. Customers who use a NYSERDA FlexTech consultant receive their cost share up front, whereas customers who use their own independent service provider receive their cost share as a reimbursement at the conclusion of the study. Customers who are in need of a service provider may choose from NYSERDA's FlexTech consultant list, which consists of over 30 qualified consultants with licensed professional engineers on staff. This list is available on the FlexTech website. Customers who have already retained their service provider should also complete the FlexTech program application and include a detailed scope of work, budget, and project schedule. The link to the FlexTech application can be found within the FlexTech program solicitation, PON 1746. Once the CFA, FlexTech application, scope of work, and budget have been submitted, NYSERDA will review the application package for program compliance and eligibility. A NYSERDA project manager will work collectively with the customer and consultant to come to an approvable scope of work. Please note, study work may begin upon NYSERDA's receipt of a complete application package. However, it's at the customer and consultant's own risk until the scope of work is approved. Once all three parties agree to the scope, NYSERDA will commit the funds for the study and a purchase order will be issued. The consultant will then conduct the study and once complete, will submit a draft report for NYSERDA and the customer to review. The NYSERDA project manager will submit technical and/or program-related comments to the consultant. The consultant will then address any comments or questions and submit the final report to NYSERDA, at which point final payment may be issued. NYSERDA staff are available to assist you in determining project eligibility, to discuss scope of work and final report requirements, and to review overall participation in the program. For assistance, please email flextech@nyserda.ny.gov. For more information about the FlexTech program, please visit our website at www.nyserda.ny.gov/FlexTech.